and was it Dr. Oladipo from Clark under University. I'm very sure you will shortly. Now, the essence of this roundtable discussion, we have had paper being presented. There are people that are experienced in this manufacturing. Beyond the theoretical presentation, what I'm really what I'm looking at the salient points in all the papers that were presented, and what are the practical implications. Can we think of forming up with a communique in terms of policy formulation that we can say, well, government, we have this exercise, we need to work with people from other countries to share their experiences. Now, from all the major students, these are the policies that show that the government. So, my thinking is that we go by the way of asking all of us here, people can reflect what can we say and issues. There are many challenges. What is new technology, new problem? What are those? How are we addressing all these in terms of policy formation? What are the things that this is a big issue? Then, what are all of these when I say with my government to bring that. But we know that the new technology, what can we say about the technology? What is the government to individually what can we do? This particular technology is not concerned about the manufacturer. Only people, and those of them that are ambassador Tolushi is the CEO of Amalgamated Samples. You are in his country. Are they on how many people need to give
Nigeria is very, very far. We barely have the knowledge of it. The few knowledge that we have is probably reading articles, not yet have the in-depth understanding. So from that point of view, I would say that the first policy that we want to is how we can introduce these into the school. Before we will even talk about introducing these something to say and we have to train. Because before the professor and the lecturers will start teaching the students, they have to first hand know what it is, have experienced it. Some of the questions that were raised today, we were talking about admission, thickness. Some of these questions would not have come up if the actual practical work had been done. Or it would be easy to explain them. Because when you are doing, or we are trying to build or generate the material through the machine, there's a law that is involved. It's not a one-way street forward. That's where the industry has that experience. Because when you produce a particular part, you see how it comes out. And the next time you want to produce, you say, okay, this comes out this way. What was the difference between the parameters we used for the other one and this one? We've had the opportunity to play with this parameter and see how they happen. So before we even start talking about how do we position ourselves in these three things, we need to first train the trainer. The people in the school curriculum should understand what it is to have a freedom. Then we can introduce it into the curriculum. I think that for me, that's the first thing we should start with. I currently have 3 students where I was given the privilege to supervise in a way to read the article. We're talking about construction, the automation in construction, like what Dr. was trying to talk about. There's a lot of things that came into that. And people are already doing this and researching this, but we are just doing it. So there's a lot of training. We train the academic body, then we can consider training. That's when
thank you very much. So, just take the presentation or we want to ask questions. I think the best way is to go around the discussion. As we go on like that, issues will come. What we are hearing to do is to discuss the issue. And then from the issues, come up with policy framework or solution options, which we can now cascade. We now be free to whatever it is. I would only want to add that if anyone is making a presentation, we should allow the person to finish whatever question we want or clarification we want to see. We should carry it through. Because if we try to target because of the urgency of what we want to say, that person will lose track of flow of thoughts. So, okay. I want to add when I went to don't have a specific we really have any program or all over. But farm from so you
see the problem. But that's why it's important. It's what we call the transfer. We have to start finding a way to make consultation. So if you have somebody that says that this thing is there, you have to find a way. How is it done? How is it done? For us, additive manufacturing, even as anything, it is a learning process. Big learning. There's a lot of learning and reading, studying, and consultation that we have to do. So if you have any problems that says that, okay, there is something going on, then we'll look at it. You might not necessarily copy everything. Look at it. What do we do? How can we fit in here? How can this fit into our Nigerian context? You might be working differently for them. You might not work exactly like that. Or we see that of the how do we bring this into Nigeria? I think in Nigerian university, only PA that has something that has to do with say that maybe it's because they are ending the sector they have just come in. So they are bringing in this business. Other universities that are already doing this.
Dr. Cynthia I think before even the issue of curriculum, it is to assess that additive manufacturing is probably the new industrial product development as well. In terms of curriculum, once we do that, then we can start thinking. I always tell people, many projects are used the awareness and acceptance of the need for that project. Once we accept that this is one thing that we must go into, then the process of how to do it becomes easier. So if here, which we have been able to show in the last 2 years, that additive manufacturing is something to go into, then we can start looking at how best to do this. Looking at infrastructure, looking at human resource, and looking at curriculum as well. Professor Dopan that mentioned academia, additive manufacturing academia, is one way of starting the quasi training program. You will not go through the normal university setting. You will not do a bit of theory, and you do work of hands-on. There are curricula. What happened is that each university, and that's where the problem is, just copy O, Y, and C. Each university developed from its experience. There are some that develop from MBA, some of them. There are some that develop from laser-based selective alloy process or selective surface alloy, particularly those people that work on adfix. So if I start, like those of us in welding, for instance, we are used to adfixing. So it is easier for us to just adapt into that kind of process of manufacturing. So, like what the framework that I want us that I'm proposing is for us to first identify, to first decide whether it is something that we're going into or not. If we decide that, then the best model is for us to adopt what I call cooperative education. In cooperative education, before we receive, as you said, we need to train the trainer. But before you get to that, there are, whether we like it or not, there are industries, no matter how small they are, that are already playing in that space. We need to identify them. When we identify them, we can start something like additive marketing.
where we will be doing maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks in immersion course. Through that, we have training an ecosystem of additive manufacturing agents, chain agents that are not naturally universities. They may be, they may not be. So through that, we'll be using that to now develop a curriculum that we can mount in universities or polytechnics or technical schools. We can even go far as low as technical schools. Because some of these people, they have their own mind. They don't come to the university, they go straight to the industry. So the first thing is, one, are we ready? Is it the way to go? And when, if we have said that it's the way to go, we can develop a framework using the leg of the industries that are ready to eat. So we now start from the industry and do, as my grandfather said, they are the first engineering expert. So we can do that reverse curriculum. Start from the industry and use that experience to build the curriculum that we can now develop. It is essentially on this strategy. It is essentially so we will start out with mind. And I think that we can have something. So my framework is that if we have said that yes, we need to go the industry there, why we come in from the point of our own knowledge about that and use that to develop backward the curriculum that will not be a curriculum that fits for purpose, but the need that is demanded. And that's my presentation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, colleagues. Like you said, that's exactly what I wanted to say. Since we're an umbrella association for manufacturers, I will believe that the best tool in selling the view of what conceptual, what pertinent is that are key here in basic metal, some sector of electronics, that together, counting. This is, are you aware of manufacturing? What are the challenges there? How best to go about this? What is the way forward? They will send you their views to secretary in the next 2 weeks. But let's continue to discuss what, from what you said, it's very key. That is done already.
Let me come from the side of government. That's what government. You see, most of these things, policy drives most things. We also have to think in the direction of policy. And for the raw materials, research and development concept, our business is to enhance the development of material. We have a wonderful program, both agro and mineral wealth. Our duty is to get to that platform where we start from the industry, both in the development and the utilization. And the law of government policy, we have to conduct research, we have to have SMEs. If we are going to possibly take one channel to achieve our aim, we will not get it. Same thing is going to be with this. If we are waiting possibly for academia to drive it, or wait for industry to drive it, and not going before this, I think we need to adopt a holistic approach. That the lead but as they are doing that, the policies must be right. We also make it already we are behind. If you look at the fourth industrial revolution, our industries have not retooled for it, and we are talking of additive manufacturing. Additive manufacturing, like I was talking to one of the person, but he had a fear, which I tried to allay. He had this fear that it will take away people from job and all this kind of thing. I said, you are looking at it at one side, you are also looking at the job is doing. that children are learning coding today, they are all moving towards the fact that in the future, this type of systems will disrupt our normal activities. And we have to brace up for it. If we are waiting for others to develop like we have always done catch up, we will do another catch up, but this time it will hurt us more because we have an opportunity to develop. The raw material research and development council. We are neither waiting for government to give us the policy or direction, but we think that if we talk here about this and we need to drive it, we from government are better positioned to take your ideas, put it in a policy form, and move it to our parent needs, because that's the way we have always done. If we look at concentrates, we were importing 5 Alive in those days. It is people's water, we were importing. The concentrate inside it is just small. So we thought at that what we need is that power for the concentrate. I'm not bringing people water from UK and things like that. I think we are buying water at hard currency. So we have to take it to policy level and then even to tariff level. We ban the importation of those type of things and then ask for concentrate to be rather brought into Nigeria. If you are bringing your concentrate, the tariff is lower. If you insist in still importing, we are not going to stop it. We are going to slam a higher tariff. So when we put 5% for the concentrate, we have about 30% for the whole and gas country. Because when we bring the concentrate, we reconstitute only in Nigeria and get it in Nigeria. And that is what we are looking forward to. The our MRBC has also been trying this. Apart from the lab that we are trying to establish, we have already been doing reverse engineering. And permit me to tell you that it was very surprising that when we engineered our first presentation during our Nigerian Society of Engineers in one of our meetings, we presented papers on reverse engineering, and they were full of questions. They were asking, what is this? And all those things. Why were these questions coming up? Basically, because of what we are saying. Our curriculum is a front-end engineering. They don't look at the reverse. Reverse can only when you want to practicalize. And that's why we have taken the castor oil sheller, dismantled it, produced the replica, and that replica has allowed us to multiply that equipment to users. We are working on another, a cleaner, or things like that. And then we have a national design competition for process equipment design. I think it will require people who have ingenuity in simulation, in design, then even printing those things to see how these models can work. And when we do that, we can be at a better position to start reshaping ourselves in this additive. So we are open to it, both in terms of policy and then both in terms of practice. Thank you very much. Identify the rules. When it's safety, it can be dependent on those we can keep students master this out in the complete terms on paper. Then identify the drivers of those rules. So, I thought all the players is to go over which is what and start all the reviews of what are the uses for you. I want us to move forward.
and the community development that everybody, whether present or not, responds to everybody, and everybody will know what to do and how to work out. And when university will not be enough, continue to answer the question. Yes, people are playing and I have experience when I was they will get people from Lagos who are practically who do these things deciding that they are more theory. They come to us, show you. It does not matter whether you have to based on experience. And Nigeria wants to better that. Come and explain to our students what is available there for them. It's not probably to gel this country. But what is that? Universities are out there. And the Nigerian country do something for
And I think the way we should go, just like I want to also that you have no knowledge now as a policy formulation, how do you policy to go into manufacturing? Do we have a daily environment to do that? And even though we are saying that the overall cost is minimal, before you enjoy the possible, you must have because basically what we have in the industry, we are going to the greater how that's a good point. How do we encourage people to nobody wants to waste money. Investors don't want to waste money. We want to see that at the end of something that people put money now. That can be saving capital for the while. But if it's continuous, then who will abandon it? So there is need for specialization. There is need for encouragement and people. So I believe that point is important.
As far as this the idea is everybody say those who have seen very risk of the same thing for scam. And so they need something else. Remember what is scam? Sorry. Remember what is scam? They have to use it. Compare it. And see how it goes. That's where comes. We need time and simulate what we use and on the program. We run simulation and after this, everything come out. way effective. So I feel that as the administration idea of training, and I think if I'm saying, I think it's not the clear to make a map. Not the clear to make a map. That is not just saying that active manufacturing across is everywhere. And so if you want to have trainers, having another workshop where I will come and teach. But I was asking Dr. When you finish asking this specimen that you showed to us that where are you from this? He said from one time. So if that can be done, one is not doing it. So if you are able and that is not the family, is it that we're going to go there? Train us because it's going to be difficult for us to get on the training people there. Let's see how people are able to train. Those who are interested, they are training. After that, this direction to go. But now, how are we going to do it? Because like the SME and all the other things that are talking about developing raw material that we have, how are we going to do it? So, how are we going to work with raw material that we have? How are we going to bring them in? How are we going to bring them to the market? So, that's what I think that I'm using manpower. Without manpower and material that is needed to do this, how do we go? So that's why I think the first thing that goes in that is not the goal. But who are the people to drive it? It's not only going to be the but they have the speaker and they can help us. Things they have been doing and they have the continuous of material doing that. It's not only something that we make a matter. We are just going to make so I feel that and then you can train and then you can move in so that we do those people ourselves. Let's come out with the policy and then come out with the community look at not a go back to 1 house to get. We just move ahead and say these are
Thank you very much. Professor Oladoye is online. He's joining us from Park and Plaza University, Georgia, the US. So, Prof. Please unmute yourself. Professor Oladoye, please unmute yourself. So anyway, please go ahead. Okay, Prof. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good morning from Atlanta.
Yes.
The screen just freeze as we were about to talk, and I'm on multiple tasks right now. Well, let me back the class so that you can see those that are in my background here. I have some students right here in the class, so I'm multitasking. Greetings to everyone in Lagos.
Please put on the light so that you can see us.
So you can see yourself.
Can you see us? It's possible.
You will see yourself.
All right. What about now?
We can hear you.
Yeah, I apologize for that. I know that the system just freezed up the last time. I say good morning again. I know good afternoon over there in Lagos. How we all doing? Listening to some of the presentation yesterday, especially with Professor Hart from MIT, I know for sure that most of the fundamentals in terms of the additive manufacturing, which we call the 3D printing, was covered. It's an exciting time. I'm knowing fully well with the leadership of Professor, Falade. Some of the things that he promised that he's going to implement, I noticed that he's already putting them in place. And with colleagues, I've seen some in the background. I hope at least we can push this to the next level for our students in terms of what we've been doing. There are a couple of some of my own students here been exposed to 3D printing, but again, the CAD aspect of it also have to be emphasized, because if we don't produce the product itself, we cannot be able to print it out, or we cannot be able to do the additive manufacturing on it. I'm glad that things are moving forward, and I don't want to interrupt the flow of what you are doing presently. Greetings again from Atlanta. Over to you, Prof.
Thank you, sir. Yes, Prof, like we discussed yesterday, we are having this roundtable with the view to putting together a kind of policy direction for the government. And with your experience in additive manufacturing, from drone, robot, and so on and so forth, what kind of policy do you think at this new stage, university stage of development of additive manufacturing? What can we really put on paper that we can say, government, if we go this line, we are likely to make progress in a stepwise manner? And the issues that you believe that are likely to come up, so that we anticipate and we are able to propose solutions, so that by the time we start, we'll be able to make reasonable progress as it the case may be.
That's a very good question, but also a very tough one. I look at it from the point of view of infrastructure. We can look at both the research and development aspect of things, but the reality is, if we have to leapfrog to be able to catch up where the technology is today, as we all know, this have started way back even in the late 1990s, but it's never too late. There are needs for money to be infused into the area of manufacturing, because when we look at the traditional way of molding and things like that, nothing wrong in what was being done in that level. But when we're going to do the additive manufacturing aspect, equipment may be handicapped. You remember about 2 or 3 years ago, when I was back on campus. I brought a Pruzad type of equipment, and the students were able to put it together overnight for the demonstration that we had on campus in University of Lagos at that time. But all those type of things, the government have to be in support to be able to infuse money, to be able to buy equipment, even though down the line, what I would like to see is where we begin to manufacture our own type of equipment, because you can even use an additive manufacturing equipment to produce another one to replicate itself. But there have to be some minimum investment at the beginning. Also, some of the things the government can put in place, because enabling environment is what is necessary, and also for the industry to be encouraged to also begin to look at this in a different version. This is the technology that can really boost the area of manufacturing. And that's why I think policy should be in place to encourage university, even for companies, to be able to refocus in terms of production, because this cut across area of industry, even the food industry. Some of the additive manufacturing things here, you can produce pizza, you can produce cake, you can, in the medical field, you can use it to produce organs, you can print out ear, you can print any part of the body presently, but to be able to do that, the academics have to be doing the research in terms of making it to come to fruition, but all these things don't come with personal money. Government have to partner with the university, with the industry to take it to the next level. And with the advent of energy, people are now talking of hydrogen fuel. They're now talking about different area of alternative renewable energy. This is where the manufacturing industry can be able to help. But if there is no strong policy in place, we're just going to be talking about it, and the government have to step to the plate to partner with institutions to make this happen. So in terms of drafting things, there are already some world-renowned policy in place which we can duplicate from, but we have to do things that fits our own culture and environment. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I think the last aspect of your presentation, that there are some policies that are available. So I would be, it would be highly appreciated if you can share that one with us, so that we can possibly adopt and adapt. So that will be a good way to start.
No problem at all. I look forward to assisting in that regard, and I look forward to jointly working with you and our colleagues on campus.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Already.
I was with your student.
They said you have to greet your students.
Well, I will ask them to quickly introduce themselves, if you don't mind. If each person can come close here, I know you come on. We have to do this quickly.
Hello, my name is Kayla Coleman. I'm a senior, dual degree chemical engineering major. Nice meeting you.
All right.
My name is Alex Moore. I'm a sophomore. I'm an electrical engineer with the dual degree engineer program and a concentration of physics.
Good morning. My name is Presence Presley. I'm a sophomore with dual degree with a concentration in biomedical engineering.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Keith Gilmore. I'm a junior with dual degree engineering, concentration in physics. Nice to meet you.
already.
Hello, my name is Abra Stoner. I'm a sophomore dual degree engineering student.
You're engineering. You're engineering.
Good morning. I'm Amari Coleman, Mason, Texas. I'm a senior mass media arts major.
All right.
Hi, I'm Zoe. I'm a dual degree civil engineering and physics major.
All right. Okay, that's just impromptu. Because of the COVID, we kind of space everybody out, and that's a reduction of the number that the class can contain now, because we are still keeping the 6 feet apart. So over to you, sirs. I know that was impromptu.
Thank you very much for your time. So I will make all with you subsequent events.
Thank you very much. I'm going to be listening in the background, but I have to switch here right now. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
God bless. Yes.
Right. So I think I said it. So I will take that. That was what we do our discussion. So I'll take the document, look at it in line with what we have, and then together. I will circulate it among us. They are present. We will have any other input, then we can put everything together. Before I think transition to what
positions. I think we can just, based on the question that we raised earlier, we can just start having our points into our community, from which can now draft our potential policy evidence. So I think we can look at that. In the last 3 weeks, practitioners in additive manufacturing, including academia, policymakers, government representatives, industry players, gathered at the University of Lagos to explore possibilities and the end of the 3-day interaction. That's the gathering has identified the following as all of the interaction. So we can just and that will be that one. Additive manufacturing offer a potential change for industrialization, cost optimization, local domestication of capacity to produce industrial parts. However, knowledge will really play that space of actually lacking. And there is a need towards improving capacity to create that space. So that will be our first introduction. That will be our framework. Any other points can come as well. Part of it is that Nigeria is seriously lagging behind in additive infrastructure to promote additive manufacturing and leapfrog into the fourth industrial revolution. Then we can now start the process. One of it is that government being involved with instrument of enforcement must take the lead. Making appropriate investments in relevant agencies and education institutions to really develop additive manufacturing capacity and competence, both in infrastructure, in equipment, curriculum development, still in addition to what we have discussed, part of the policy framework or what we need to do. For instance, in UNILAG, we have about 4 platforms for additive manufacturing. We have one athlete that we have two CITS. We have four at FabLab, French Embassy, we call it digital application tablet. What that one was meant to do was is an ecosystem of French government, Uganda, Nigeria, Senegal. So whatever you need, let's say in Nigeria, for instance, you have this SME that needs this package, and we cannot produce. So what you just need to do is to just go to send to Senegal, because they are a member of that ecosystem. So they will produce for us, and then they ship. We can also produce for them and ship. The challenge we have with that platform as of now is that that place is not internet, because we call it borderless, digital borderless application. So that place is not internet label. And the French embassies have been challenged with us that we needed so much, buy a lot of it, that we needed so much to activate. So I deliberately should stay back, not to get myself. But the challenge is that we can start. We should look at the framework to see what, for instance, Dr. Cynthia and the other that can, after this session, maybe look at whatever that we can come and see those facilities that we have. The only thing that we are not it's part of our organization and but the key thing which engineer offers is how do we now formulate, because we don't have that time. We are in a electioneering period now. How can we, in the shortest possible time, codify or aggregate some items that we can table before them that will be a quick win for them, particularly in trying to see how the teaming mass, because with additive manufacturing, you can actually empower the teaming mass of Nigerians that are unemployed, just like we have in coding. Additive manufacturing is parallel to coding, kind of positive. But if you just have a 3D printer and you are taking through that platform, you can do all manners of them. So many things are possible. So I think that is what this funding should see. How can we develop a framework to quickly domesticate in the short as a political win-win for these people that will start telling us some things now. So maybe we can listen to this, our guy. Oh, I'm sorry. No problem.
And for me, the first time I heard about additive manufacturing, my students, I was like, I think that international competition, that they want to see how we get to take action to our the total product like so we wanted to say so listening to Dr. Cynthia, is it possible we have a competition like that for our students locally? Because of how they know what it is all about and use that interest. So we do competition with annual, where students design whatever it is they can design. Something that is genuine, something that is from there. They design it, then we discuss with industry to see how this product can be manufactured and all that. Because it's going to help them develop interest in this. Then maybe after graduation, they can think of throwing in that line. Because I believe that additive manufacturing has the potential potential to help us fight the rate of unemployment in our society, especially if we're able to help the younger ones understand what is active manufacturing. And then we can start from university level, then get into our secondary schools. But we can even tell them, okay, don't manufacture it, come up with a concept. Someone will help you design it, someone will help you. So by doing that, we are helping our younger ones believe that we can actually get things right in our mission. We don't need to go out there to report. Another thing too, I want to say that I appreciate looking at the past few weeks, a lot of press, this and all, and I believe that a lot that have gone to interviews, develop interest. What is this idea? We can get investors. We are not asking them to come and man or run. What we are saying is that give us additive manufacturing center, right? Give us a space, equip it. So I remember one time, one of my friends got that, and there was no how they could fix it. But if the person that was supposed to fix it for me is aware of what manufacturing is all about, so simple, you would have just looked for a way to get that parts and join the two together. And I look at this research I'm putting on. If this part goes off and I take it to the market, they can't give me a solution. They just say like that. So we can get a center like that where if that center is functioning, we can go to the marketplace and say, see, if someone gives you a research and this part is off, walk into this center, they fit it out, and you have that part. We take, for example, our glasses, if this screw is off, the whole thing is off. No, I don't think issue with this glass, it's just this part, broken. So we can get investors that can just give us a center. We'll get people that will do design. So these SMEs can work in and get whatever part.
Thank you very much. Before I think I have to say, summarize. No, so he was supposed to do that while we played and he thought everything was over. But it's something here. First of all, you talk about application center. For us, the exploitation of an application center for additive manufacturing was a very good first step. This was a publicly financed project at our university. A very good platform used for teaching our students, as well as getting regional companies. This outcome, you can still see on and we went ahead and say, additive manufacturing techniques. From my point of view, and I think it is said yesterday, material extrusion is a good starting point. This technique provides easy access to the essentials of additive manufacturing for students, as well as for industry. From there, you can move onward to powder-based technique and also to metal, which require higher investment and also health and safety measures. Material extrusion for workshops with companies that want to start in the area of they buy a small printer, 50, 40 meter, and provide them a 2-day training to start teaching. You still do not have a bachelor or master's program dedicated to additive manufacturing. What we do is that we include individual lectures dedicated to additive manufacturing into our study programs. As mentioned earlier yesterday, we have made a good experience with the teaching format that we call Summer School dialogue. You can get some information about it very soon. Now, I think it's major
This is here, some of the things that you are discussing, the resources, the funding is very, very important. And from what we said, we have provision for the public, which they started with the project. If you go to, I was in a professor as well. There are so many things addictive products that are produced by students. But before you challenge them with the I'm going to do some level of financial assistance. So I think I will do that on to those of us. I think I will want this because our friend from the kind of will concern and give us their own insight. So I see how we can do that into so please go ahead. Okay, let that all be.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tobias. I'm happy to be here. Quickly, I would just say some things on additive manufacturing. What we have done to find it. So, first of all, what's what he said, most of what he said are some of the things that which we must try. Now, going into additive manufacturing, again, material extrusion. Why? Because those printers are cheaper. They are cheapest. And one thing about additive manufacturing is that the selling point for it is the fact that you get customization. That's one thing about it. And also one of the things that we also in the we do parts of various industries. Aside that most of the time different parts. So and each part has what makes it unique. So there is a high level of customization. Now, due to this customization, in many cases it's not so easy to get. In most cases, it has to be something that has been produced. So that's where it's manufacturing things down cost. So it's all about your ability to customize, to think of something unique that makes itself. So there are newer processes or newer machines like the SLS, EPS as part of the definition, and there's also bigger printers now that can help into making parts that's maybe the numbers, let's say 1,000 or more. I met someone who was one of about why not possibility of a million. But where I'm going to is when you talk about customization and the design, it's not going down to the individual design. Now, people being afraid of their own. The machines are there, but it's all about what you can create with it, which is the selling point. Think of something, whether you can imagine, then there's the skill of knowledge and how to use the machine to get it out. Whether you can imagine, then you start looking at possibilities of way. What am I saying is, the awareness in Nigeria here is not there. Personally, to a certain extent, I get surprised about that. Maybe because I've been using it for a while. I've been using it for a while. I remember Mr. Vasily wants to look at my age. I'm already getting too old for it. Why? Because in developed nations at a much younger age, I'm talking of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, they're already being exposed to this technology. Now, think of when someone gets to grow up with this technology. There's a mentality that person have. And one thing about additive manufacturing is selling is the mentality. When you think of how the technology works and what you can do with it, the certain approach to be to develop. And to tell you, these things work best with much more younger generation. There's nothing of coding today. We have a lot of young children, 12, 13 that are already into coding, that are doing well. Right? They're thinking they're still fresh. And because they're exposed early enough, they started doing most of this. And before they get to maybe 20 something, they're already very good at it. So, what am I trying to say? FDM is easier to get to people. An individual gets one for himself at home and use. Okay? Even if maybe, yes, there's a role of the government, but there should be a general awareness to people about it, because for those who can afford, let me say, for like small FDM printers, maybe in schools. I remember when I did that to donate printers to the primary school, so just to get them to have that knowledge in that school. Well, we need to work on this. One of the things it helps is that right now, all over the world, not just here, all over the world, there's just I can tell you, there are not enough persons that can really think and innovate the area of additive manufacturing. Yes, there's not being done, but there is a whole lot more to be done. I'll give you an example. Like this table, for example, this was fabricated, probably they are forming and then joining into screws and nuts. If I were to make this through additive manufacturing, there are a lot of things that will have to eliminate from this for it to be cost effective. Okay, now it's something you get to build up over time. You get to understand to know, okay, and it's manufacturing work, or hey, we actually do this in additive manufacturing and it's cheaper. Why? Because of what I can think of. That's what's going to make it work. So there's need for awareness, because it's not, for me, it's not really specific even to the university. Anybody who can delight the way in and can use your smartphone, because most of these things that are made so easy now that you can operate it. It's not so, some are not so difficult. It's when you now keep climbing to the more advanced ones, like the metal printing, that's where I require a lot of knowledge and because of safety requirements there. But before you get to that level, like we, for example, we're transferring to metal, we'll be doing FDM, we'll see some of the things that some of the challenges are exposed to this. And also we'll learn certain things from that. So that's been able to help us if you're going into mental. It has been able to shape in our mindset. That's helpful mental printing. My point still is FDM is the way to start with it. And it's something that should be made available for whoever can. So yes, it will be fun. Maybe that's what we have an application that may invested, but it should be something that should be open to, yes, to anybody who can come and learn. And believe me, it will help in the sense that if you have more persons who can do additive manufacturing and there are more users or reads, cost of certain things drop. Printers, if they need this, more markets for printers, cost of the printer will drop. And over time, you start having people who make their own gear, because somehow you might just need to buy one component and program it and set up one for the basic simple ones. There are a lot of DIY printers also. So, but it comes from using it, being exposed to it, playing around with it, trying this, trying that, okay, this is working, if I change this, it's working. That is something that it's only when it's available for someone to use. So it's not really there's no age or special category of people that it is for. Anyone who is going to provide person has the interest. And then on the issue of materials, it will have more users Because, for example, ICAM filaments, to a certain degree, they are a bit expensive. When I say a bit expensive, I don't know if there are any made in the country. So definitely you get bought there, which cost is higher. But if there is more use of it, you get industries that are willing to come into Nigeria to make such, because they know the market is there. So basically what I'm trying to say is that there is need for awareness generally. People generally, parents, students, then another thing is design, because whatever you have to design, that is another skill that it's needed to be harnessed. Yes, that one will then move into the university setting sports. It still goes beyond that, whichever wants to learn will learn it. But for example, somebody who if their structural parts, for example, or functional parts, let's say for machines and the rest, that will not require less time. Say you're doing 3D printing respect maybe artifacts, or say you want to scan a particular let's say prehistoric item and then 3D print it. That is not specific to an engineer. Anybody who can learn to scanning and 3D printing might be able for that. So basically one is people really need to know about that, know about that ability to customize. Once that is there, you need to get people who have that. Because some persons, okay, I can think of this and I can see it into reality. Okay, fine, I'll find a way to design it. Or even if you don't design it, you look for someone who can design what you want and then print. And then outside that, there are also some sites online where you can pick up 3D models of what you want and you print so you don't know how to design. So let's say, for example, to see something that is being used day to day, like, okay, let's say as our plan to have this home holder, for example, we picked it up and printed and shared around. But I was looking at it something and I was like, this was paid, but it wasn't properly optimized. Now the design point of we are trying to save material. And I was able to still redesign this. Now that we put up somebody's model, we design it, print it out and have it as a product. So basically, if there is no awareness or no availability there, those opportunities don't rise. And the best approach is always there because that is best.
Yes. So
policy framework.
Yeah.
We should have a policy framework that promotes cash flow across the generations.
Yes.
At any point in time, we should have free entry, but it's better we have it very early for meeting. Right? Am I correct? Yes.
I would like to say that in respect to what you said, and in respect to what I've forgotten my name now. Yes, respect to what I think that is what it is. Nigerian companies is ready to do it. Want to be able to go from department to department to show different people how additive manufacturing. We are not an academic institution. The hours that we are spending on the company is the company is already crying. We pull out this guy, the company is already crying. So we will not have time where we have to go to different industry, different departments to train people. Of course, we're not going to train by talking. We don't believe in that. We believe in doing it. So I would say that Nigerian family is open to let people come in, train you at the job. So in this regard, I would say that as lecturers, we identify, definitely not everybody in the class will do additive manufacturing. We identify those students that we don't have the love for this. Because whatever means we want to use to identify is left to our institution. Once Yeah, once the lecturers have identified that, you can bring them to Nigeria Farmers. You can write to us and say, okay, we want these people to come for 1 week training. We can offer that. We can say, okay, for now we do a lot of training. Some we cost, some we don't cost, depending on the avenue. So if Prof can give us students and say, train them for 1 week, we will take them. That's another way where we can start that, sort of waiting for 1 week. Another way Nigerian families can do this. If you have students going for IT, give us the number of those students that you want. We know that the specific thing they want us, we want them to do is additive manufacturing. Our practice is to move them around the whole company to see what they do. But in our mind, we know that this set of people, their aim is additive manufacturing. In that 6 months, where they will be doing IT, I think before where they go for CO. I think if we have 10 students coming to do IT for 6 months, by the time they are coming back in their final year, I think they already have a lot of, so 6 months is even too much. They have already started producing. So that's when we start bringing them. By the time they are going for this service, you can write to Nigerian farmers and we have a lot of people where they were referred. This is one of them. It was referred straight to Nigerian farmers. So we did this NYC Nigerian farmers. So if you have people like that, 1 year is a whole lot. We're already building a team of additive manufacturing. That's where the different can assist in that. And that will be of little or no cost. We're already building that team because they'll be doing it on the job. And then another thing, like here I mentioned, if you build up competition for these students, while they are there for IT, for the 6 months training or whatever, the supervisors or the lecturers are there. They don't just leave them go to IT. We give them and say that, okay, do this project. And those projects can be done in NFL at no cost. Because in NFL, we are ready to learn. We have a lot of filaments that we are using, even when we are still learning. And they have told us, try. You need anything to buy. We just came up with a lesser CNC engraving. We are doing a lot of trial and error. We are a lot of trial and error. Once you see a design and you think that it can be done, what is the material that we need? Tell us to find a way to get it. We try. Play with the parameters. So if the supervisors can coordinate these students so that they are giving them little projects, let's see how it works. And then they can do those projects and those programs, they are building that thing. And then I know that Professor is well able to buy a small 3D printer and keep a mechanical engineering department. Fine. So we are just there to buy the filaments. So those can be done. Yeah. So by the time we are waiting for the government to come in our academics, we are already building our way, and Nigerian farmers are speaking for Nigerian farmers. And really, that's why I said we need young people. We want to pull out this whole thing. So once he sees that we are willing to learn, we can offer help. So that's where we can come in.
Thank you very much. Let's move on to our faculty members. No, again, new area. What we do have canopy, and it's also good that we have some of our faculty members coming to acquire knowledge. To that extent, you really have to consider what you can say. Now, you don't want to say.
What you can say, like when they're coming for the training.
Yes.
Okay, I think there's an arrangement for that because there's the training that we are currently having is limited for 15 days and they're supposed to stay. So I think there's an arrangement for that. The people in charge will be able to give that. It's not It's supposed to run for 15 days. It's supposed to train them on different sectors and I think manufacturing is one. So that was
So we want to fast track it for that.
Yes. So even that 15 days.
Well, then we have 1 day.
Yes, even that 15 days, and it was like 15 days is too much to release all my staff. The government will be crying. So we are trying to bring it down to 4 days, 5 days. So for them to be able to say that, okay, you can there's that room where we can say that staff members come, train people, I know that NFA can do.
The last question, you said that our secretariat can join back very well. Part of the policy of community one lower hanging fruit is for educational institutions, partner with industry players, active industry players, to build capacity and competence. Trying to assist you so that don't do that.
What you said is excellent. That's what I wanted to say, because in policy formulation, like I said, it's not just one policy. It has to be implemented. Yes. That's why I said there are a lot of guys like this guy, like Secure IP, like a lot of other companies. So when I manage them together, then we'll sit down. Like him, people in that, this is going to be, they will give me the way to go without anything. You understand? Because the policy formulation, you have to provide it. And that's what. So I'm saying when let's say meanwhile, let's go.
I just want to shed more light on what she's saying about already. We are moving. There is this Israeli hall along the airport. This year was the second conference. Trained people, Nigerians, under the competition of their website. You just what do you want to do? Select you key into that. This year, about 14 designs came out. With some of them only now the because those people usually only has the machineries and equipment to that off. All they do is that the equipment from wherever they selected from keep you there for about they keep you for about 6 months. 3 months. After that, everybody comes together to talk them how to present your design. And some of those designs, just by their presentation online, have gotten people from interested in just manufacturing this design. So some of them have done their own. Even what you call it, soilless farming. The container of soilless farming was also printed there. And then so many other 15 projects that came out from this. In fact, some of them said they are not going to do anything, they are just getting to the business of doing what they have. And I think that is the way to go. I'm therefore supporting that. The collaboration we are trying to work with them is to also train some of our staff who are into this capacity. And we have all the meetings already here. We have had discussions with them. We are coming up with an enable us. But one other very serious thing I think we should do is that we should also try to create a bit of inventory of where these facilities are located. Then that will give us some idea. Because in Abuja, I know Nasemi has. I know that DigiFab lab in Abuja has. And I know this is really bad. These are people who have not just two printers, they have about 4 different types of printers, depending on the size and the situation of this. Aerospace, they have, but there is not as pronounced as Nasemi or this or. This lab by private individual, DigiFab, it's a private individual that has decided to do with the Nigerian Society of Engineers for free. Such that during this COVID time, they will be given a job by government to produce these glasses. And they use this magnetic film in order to make the shape. And they did a lot of things like the ministry and the committee that was on all this picked up and started giving out everything was not that. So those type of quick wins, I think that will make government need to. If they are sitting in their fortune, we can help them use and make them know that this is important. Because government is attracted when they know that they can do something in general. Otherwise, we are importing almost everything, even the ones we can do.
The concerns on what Professor Olatile said the emphasize the need for infrastructural development for government. We also talk about how the need and technology. So also mention the need for government to invest in all the it mentioned the need for enabling environment, which is lacking presently. And also, we said we need to direct the manufacturing industries to adopt at least manufacturing techniques. We also mentioned partnership. Partnership amongst government, industry, and academics. The other person that the top mentioned the need for development of application centers for manufacturing. We also mentioned the need to develop techniques and the development of educational curriculum. He also mentioned awareness creation, and training, which are really good to look at areas that we can build our curriculum on.
Maybe you can hear once and then from there,
I know, this is already looking at it. I'm not telling you that they're not. I know, what we want to do now.
I'm already.
I think to fast track this secretariat will in terms of points the program, you fulfill notes. Then I will get information from Mr. Patrick. Then the one from Professor Olatile. We have harmonized all the points. Then that is why I said for the agenda to have phone numbers. So who will create WhatsApp platform? Then we say to everybody, you look at it. If there are things that we believe that are not mentioned, we cannot hear. Then we will add. Then the actionable points that Mr. Patrick, all the government needs to know. You not just communicate. What action is taken, we must be able to identify those actions. So when we put this item by item, if there is no proper action identified, or there is a stronger point to be applicable, yes, we have identified that, and so we should then get the final copy and appropriately disseminate to all concerned. So, and then beyond our discussion here, we continue. Discussion continues. Exactly. So I want to know that so we want to appreciate all of us for this discussion panel for your time, and I pray that our labor of law is not really because all of the things that we are discussing, if there is no policy direction, or if there are policy direction and there is no implementation, then it does not say our time. So we are assuming that raw material research and development can be useful in government. Help but this is usual government, but the resources are limited. When you talk about infrastructure, there is less you can do. But government have to put a living environment for all manufacturers, either traditional or new technology. As of from because they want to go, we have over 300 manufacturers that have left the shore of the So what are we really talking about? New technology is new technology. We was part of it. And so the awareness also for the so thank you very much. Dr. Cynthia, I know you are right for time. What are you writing? Are you writing something for us? So I feel like this session. So the CICS, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for the dedication. Thank you for the commitment. So we appreciate you. So Prof, I know you are going to fly out of this place. Or anything. Thank you for the part of us. I know it's not there. So this is experts. Thank you for coming. I will say please. Let's take. All the you get